Terry Fan here with a special DVD review. I decided today I'm going to review the World Wrestling Federation Invasion, one of the greatest pay-per-views of 2001. On the cover you got Vince on the left, right, Shane in the middle. It's WCW / ECW, versus the WWF. A collision course with history. Betrayal and unlikely alliances. Me and my brothers originally ordered this pay-per-view when it first aired in 2001. We thought we pretty much enjoyed the pay-per-view, but it was probably, I don't know. Back then we used to order one pay-per-view a year. On the disc is pretty cool. Shane's on the right, Vince on the left. You got WWF Invasion logo, DVD, Dolby Digital. On the bottom says Fine Print, World Wrestling Federation, Entertainment included, all rights reserved. The extras, it's mostly just collection of interviews. It's Robin and Invade, Prepare for Battle, Edge and Christian, Earl Hebner, Nick Patrick, X-Pac, Hugh Morrison, Sean Stasiak, Jazz, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Booker T, The One, Billy Gunn, Party Warriors, The One, Billy Gunn, Big Show, Tajiri, Devon Dudley, King, Booker T, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Aftermath interviews is Edge and Christian, Mike also and Atlanta Storm, Earl Hebner, Nick Patrick, APA, Billy Gunn, Kidman, Jazz, Taz, Jazz, Rhymes, Big Show. Well, it's the Big Show. Sorry, I like the song. The Dudley Boys, Jeff Hardy, Robbie Dean, and Kurt Angle. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin with the WWF title, Raven versus William Regal, Kurt Angle making Booker T tap out, X-Pac versus Billy Kidman, Taz versus Jerry, Trish Jazz being beat up by Tori Wilson, and you got Jeff Hardy. You got WWF Invasion's front cover, play the event in its entirety. You can view individual matches, and of course you got the tag done the extras, In case you want to know where I got this from, I bought it from GameStop back in 2005, 4 years after this pay-per-view came out, and it was only $12.99. I kept the original price tag on there, so it don't matter. On the side, it's just a normal WWF Invasion, released from the WWF home video at the time. World Wrestling Federation Invasion, Sunday. It aired Sunday, July 22nd, 2001, in Cleveland, Ohio, sold out arena. The night that everything changed. Everything did change. On the back, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T. On here, it says that bonus. It's just mostly 29 interviews of your favorite superstars. For some reason, normally when you release a pay-per-view, you should at least put the matches in the respected orders from top to bottom. In this case, put them from bottom to top. I'm going to go ahead and review the individual matches. We'll get that a little closer. You got ECW's Mike Awesome and Lance Storm versus WWF's Edge and Christian. The match started off like Lance Storm did back in the WCW days. If I can be serious for a moment, then Edge and Christian came out and fans cheered. This was actually a pretty good opener. But back then, half of it, well, I would say about 35% of the openers were either sorry or they rocked down the house. About the pay-per-views, they rocked the house. Basically, the match was pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm going to review the matches as I go along. WCW's Nick Patrick versus WWF referees Earl Hebner. This match, it was mostly because Earl and Nick were having a fight over keeping the WCW referees closed on the other side. Then they ended up getting in a fight, and referees Nick Patrick kept on screwing the WWF. Excuse my language. So Regal suggested that Earl Henderson challenge Nick Patrick to a fight, and Mick Foley ended up being a special referee for this match. This match was kind of ridiculous, but the down I thought it was pretty cool. Basically a 4 out of 10. Okay, just to let everybody know, this is FYI, the WWF vs. WCW Tag Team Championship match was not for any of the respective titles. It was the WWF's Tag Team Champions at the time, APA, versus WCW's Tag Team Champions at the time, Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Haire. Pretty good build-up for this match. It was a pretty good build-up. Anyway, that match was pretty good. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. The WWF Light Heavyweight Championship versus the WCW Cruiserweight Championship match. I think they just recently retired that Cruiserweight title. I don't remember. Anyway, it's WCW Billy Kidman versus WWF X-Pac. Pretty good match. It was what you can expect from light heavyweights and cruiserweights at the time. 8 out of 10 for that match. This match was WWF's Big Show, Billy Gunn and Albert versus WCW's Canyon, Chris Canyon, Sean Stasiak, and Hugh Morrison. This was a match that was thrown in the last minute. It was pretty decent, but not one of the better matches on the card. It was basically a 6 out of 10. Oh, I skipped a match, I'm sorry. It was WWF's Commissioner William Regal versus CW's Raven. Pretty fair match, but not a fan of either of them. A 5 out of 10 for that match. Taz versus ECW's Taz versus WWF Tajiri. Pretty good match. The match had a pretty good ending. It was another 6 out of 10 match. This match is probably going to get. I'm going to get 2 matches on this card out of 10. First ever, the WWF Hardcore Championship match. WWF Hardcore Champion Jeff Hardy versus ECW's Rob Van Dam. That match is clearly a classic. It's without question a classic match. You had all the near falls. They were beating the heck out of each other. Pretty phenomenal match. Probably one of my opinion, one of the best matches of all time. No matter who we're fighting it, that was one of the best matches. It gives a 10 out of 10. Couldn't get anything else. First ever tag team bra and panties match. WWF's Trish Stratus and Lita versus WCW's Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler. I'm sorry. Guess what? I'm giving that match a 9 out of 10. I don't care what anybody says. That match, I loved it. I'm sorry, just a guy. This match, it was a classic. And it was so well done. The inaugural match, WCW Champion / United States Champion at the time, Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, ECW's Rhino and the Dudley Boys versus the WWF's Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was at the time the World Wrestling Federation Champion, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker versus Kane. That match I was looking forward to the most, mostly because my favorite wrestler at the time was The Undertaker. And I respected Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was happy that he came back, but it was all just a double cross plan. He double crossed the WWF. The match ended with the match ending for this match was just phenomenal. The referees were knocked down, and Kurt Angle had Booker T in the ankle lock. Stone Cold quickly throw Mike Chioda, if I'm not mistaken, into the ring, and basically tried to help the WWF, but he beat up Kurt Angle, surprising to everybody in the fans. Throw Booker T on top of Kurt Angle, and the referee had no choice but to count 1, 2, 3. Man, my brothers and I, me and my brothers, we were mad. That match was just evil. Basically, we just hung out and just ordered the pay-per-view. Overall, I'd say this was a phenomenal pay-per-view and a great DVD. I give it a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and take care.